Owen, not the result we came down to Capello for. Your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was always going to be a tough game, but I thought it was terrific spells of football there that we could easily have been in front. Obviously scored a good goal to get in front. And what we did today, we shot ourselves in the foot. There's no doubt about it. We made elementary mistakes that led to certainly the goals that they scored. But that, we were well on top of it in the second half. Should have been in front. They're keeping a couple of wonderful saves. And then because to be fair, both teams had to go all out for the win. So we committed obviously a lot of players forward. We caught in a transition, results in a really good finish for their lad, but should have been easily dealt with for ourselves. So it changed nothing in respect of we have to win next Friday anyway. But obviously you wanted to do it in the back of being a point in front as opposed to two behind. But that being said, we came here to try and win the tough game, and it's not panned out that way.
You mentioned obviously we did shoot ourselves in the foot for the goals we lost. Disappointing to not go ahead at the break after Malbotang's great finish.
Yeah, I mean Morton I thought started brightly, had one or two chances, and then we grew into the game, started getting a passing football going, resulting in some good chances, and then a wonderful goal. And that's just seen, as you say, getting into the break in the lead, and we've given a soft penalty away. Young Marcel, who he had a little niggle, that being said as well, and probably wasn't his usual self, and he's caught as a penalty, probably looked as if it was, and they finished that. So we're going to break it one each. What we played for, but come out and start the second half and dominated the start of the second half, and as I say, could and probably should have been front. They're keeping a couple of great saves with good opportunities, and again we come out and everybody were caught with a counter attack, and from that point on then it's just trying to throw people forward and equally accepting that they're going to be dangerous in the counter attack. So that's how it panned out. I say we're disappointed to lose the game, of course, coming the back and beating Hamilton and going to Ayr with a tough game, but as I said, in the big scheme of things we always had to go and win next Friday, and that's what we have to do.
You mentioned obviously the goals we lost were disappointing. Cal Ferry probably couldn't have done much about them, but he certainly stood up at other points in the game and pulled off a couple of top class saves.
Yeah, he certainly did a terrific save in the first half from a deflection. I think the boy had a shot and it's took a deflection and he's put it by the post. A couple of other wee things, ones you probably expect him to save. But but the goal's certainly avoidable, and that's the bit that we have to make sure we're better. Come into the game with 2 clean sheets, and that's the bit we had to, that bit you want to make sure that you go and get another one. And we've contrived to shoot ourselves in the foot because both goals were easily avoidable from our point of view.
Obviously it's a huge week ahead for the club. Today's result doesn't really change much. We need to go and win next Friday night. How's that feel going into that final weekend, the position we're in?
Well, I think, we're disappointed by today's result. That goes without saying. But if somebody said to you at the start of the season, you're going to have the last game, I was going to say at home, but the game at Stennismuir to win the league, then of course we'd be excited about it, and that's what we are. We've got to be excited about it, looking forward to the game. Go and win, you win, you're champions, you're in the Premier League, and what a fantastic feat that would be to do that. We're going to have to defend better for sure, but some of the passing play, some of the chance we created, that was pleasing in the eye. We need to make sure we bring that, and again increase that level of volume as well in terms of the attacking threat.
Thanks, Owen.
Thank you.